Hi there, and welcome to the What's New for the second release of Q3, scheduled around the 22nd of September. So let's have a look at what we've got in the frameworks release. Some of you might have already seen a heads up that we've provided some additional functionality to include frameworks other than Sophia alongside the Sophia skill profiles. So not surprisingly, we've dedicated quite a bit of this release to features around that. So in the admin console, a couple of things relatively invisible, but we've upgraded the Power BI analytics to align with Microsoft's latest and greatest, and a few changes to the activity log in the back end to accommodate the fact that some admin users are across multiple tenancies. The job editor in the admin console now allows you to add capabilities from whatever framework you've added into the job or role definition. And from feedback from some of our customers, we provided the ability to export individuals from the admin console so you can make changes in the spreadsheet and load it back in just to make life a little easier. Quite a few changes in the planner console, particularly if you're using these extra frameworks. So obviously as an individual, you can add your capabilities from that extra framework into your profile. You can overlay jobs and see where you match the job requirements with regard to that extra framework. When you load up, again, requested from the customer base, it will initially show you a compact view rather than expanded. So it just saves you clicking a button when you first log in. And we've also got the ability to approve profiles based on these extra frameworks. So if you're a manager or a team leader and that capability has been set in the admin console, then the approval process applies to both Sophia and the extra framework. And just a small change, the column headings freeze when they get to the top of the page now, so you can see the level numbers as you scroll down your skill profile. Okay, so let's have a look at some of those things in action. So we'll start off in the admin console. So one of the things now we've got is the ability to export. So this will export a list of everyone that's in the system in the spreadsheet form. Obviously, you can make changes to that spreadsheet, maybe bulk changes, and then load it back in via the normal bulk upload capability down here. So just a very quick way of making mass changes to person details. The other thing that we've done in the job editor, so we'll just go and have a look at a job. I'm in the demo system here. This includes the additional framework or an additional framework that we put in. So let's have a look. So we'll go into the job editor. And because we've loaded a framework into this particular workspace, when the editor loads up, it will also give me the ability. In this case, we've called it core competencies, so I can come in here and edit and add whatever my requirements are to that job. You can see it works exactly the same way as Sophia. Hover and I get the descriptions and just the standard, click the edit button and I can edit. These frameworks are loaded up with a little bit of help from us, so if you're interested, let us know and we can help you with that. Let's have a look at the planner now. So a similar sort of thing. So currently logged in, I'm looking at my Sophia self-assessed, but here we've got the additional framework of core competencies. I click on that, I can see this was approved by my manager. Same thing, I can hover and see what the descriptions are, I can edit. As always, if I edit, the approval will be removed to be reapproved based on the changes that I've made. If I go and look at any of my people, I will see the same. I'll be able to view their Sophia profile and their self-assessed, and their additional competency, should I say. If I hit the show button, it will overlay the job requirement against my profile exactly the same way that it shows against the Sophia profile, so I can see where I've got any gaps against that additional framework. So those are the sort of the highlights we've got in this release. A couple of things really just to remind you. Single sign-on is up and running. We've got quite a few of our customers already using that feature. It's very easy. Two-page template, fill in basically just a couple of fields And within no time at all, you'll have single sign-on with a dedicated URL just to improve that user experience. So basically just click straight through to your SkillsTx skill profile from wherever you are within your network. And again, another little reminder, we've got multiple regions now running across Australia, the default region. We've got Netherlands and United States. So if the bulk of your users are in jurisdiction, maybe Europe or North America, then if you get in touch, we can move you across to one of those other data centers, and who knows, probably improve the performance just because we're going to reduce the network latency if you're nearer the data center. Okay, so that's what we've got in this release. As always, if you have any questions or comments, you can contact me at paul.collins@skillstx.com. And again, use that email if you would like to pursue loading an additional framework, or if you're interested in single sign-on or moving to one of the other regions. Okay, I'll see you on the next What's New. Thanks for your time, and hopefully you enjoy the new features.